Hey there, it's Pastor Purple. We are doing our Corona devotionals. I really hope you're enjoying the series. You know, I'm just taking a verse from the day from a set calendar, and I'm just picking out the verses, and we're trying to give you a little bit of context, a little bit of understanding, maybe a challenge to the idea that's presented. So I really want to share this one with you because it made me laugh. I hope it makes you laugh too. It's taken from the book of 1 Corinthians. The author is Paul. I think I have a love-hate relationship with this author. There are times when I absolutely just adore the way he crystallizes the faith, and there are times when he's so ambiguous it drives you insane, and there are times when he makes you laugh. This is one of the laugh moments, because what he says is really serious, but how it's been taken. Anyway, 1 Corinthians, it's chapter 15, and we're at verses 33 and 34, and it says this: "Do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good morals. Come to your senses and stop sinning, for some people are ignorant about God. I say this to you, shame." I had to laugh reading it because it's really funny. Because I know immediately, if you're a Christian and you're watching this, what you think that means is, I've got to lose all my friends now. I can't be talking to these people. They don't know about God. Oh my gosh. But like, how does that work? So Jesus and Paul both say that you need to have friends, that you need to meet people where they are, that you need to go to where they are, you need to be a part of their lives in order that, they may see the light of God. So you know that. But you taking this verse to mean that you should not have friends? No, that's not what it's talking about. So I'm going to tell you a story that I'm really embarrassed about, that really embarrasses me, because it shows you how naive I was in my early 20s. It shows you how silly and simple-minded I could be. But it also shows you how ridiculous this is and what we need to do instead. So in my early 20s, I started working in advertising, worked for a large company in inner city London. And when I started the job, insecure, young person, didn't really know, I think, what was happening. Just really naive. For those of you who knew me back then, I hope that you realise how naive I was. I really do. I genuinely hope you do, because otherwise you must, I don't know what you think, don't tell me. Anyway, so I met this young lady. We were starting new on the job together. There was 10 of us or something, and all different departments starting. And there was this young lady. She worked on one floor and I worked on another floor, something like that. And she would come up and she would talk to me. Lovely girl. I remember long blonde hair. Never forget her. Long blonde hair. Really pleasant personality. And she was just like, I just like your aura. I think you seem really cool. I want to chat to you. And I was like, okay. I mean, I don't know you. And you have to understand, I'm one of these ambiverts. I'm quite introverted, despite having quite extroverted tendencies. I'm quite an introverted person. I enjoy solitude. I enjoy my own company. And I have a tendency towards shyness. So I know that don't make no sense to nobody who knows me, but for those of you who are really close, you will understand this. So she was like, we'll chat, blah, 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 let's have lunch. And I was like, okay. So I tried to chat with her. We chat traveling into work and out of work, or we had a coffee or something. And then one day she said to me, I really just feel like we're connected. I really feel like, we could get along so well, and we could have this great friendship and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, is she hitting on me? What's happening? I just couldn't quite grasp what she was saying. And then she said something to me that really triggered me. And she said, because I've been praying about this. And I thought, prayer. Okay, I understand that. I get that one. That one I understand. And she's like, yeah, because I'm a spiritualist. And I literally had an internal meltdown. And I was like, get thee behind me, Satan. And I ran. I'm not even lying. I didn't say the words, get thee behind me, Satan. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, no, that's not my kind of thing. I'm not a spiritualist, but I'm a Christian. She's like, yeah, I know. We believe in God, blah, blah, blah. We've got so much in common, blah, 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 faith. It would be just great to connect and da-da-da. And she really wanted to connect. And this person, this naive, twitty, 22-year-old young lady ran. I'm not even lying. I never spoke to this girl again. I think I maybe said hello in an elevator. And I just thought to myself, I look back on that and I am ashamed of myself. Ashamed of myself. Ashamed. Shall I tell you why? Because she knew I was a Christian. She wanted to connect. She was open for conversation. And you know how your girl responded? She ran away from her. I ran away from a human being who needed a friend, who needed someone who was willing to put themselves out there. And I hope I didn't devastate that girl. I really hope that I didn't detrimentally affect her. I truly, if you ever watch this, whoever you are, wherever you are, I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry. But I'm genuinely sorry. I'm embarrassed about my behaviour. If you wondered what happened, that's what happened. I had an idea of what a spiritualist, I had an idea that it was a bad thing, and I literally just ran away. I didn't think about the fact that you needed a friend. I did not think about the fact that maybe God was just strengthening me up to be a good friend to you, to be a person that you could see a Christian was a nice person, and instead I behaved like an idiot. And that's what this text really just makes me laugh, because I think about that time and I think I'm really ashamed of that. Like, it bothers me. It bothers me that I did that to somebody. It's not something I would ever do now. It's not something I would run away from. It's not something I would feel concerned about. Don't get me wrong, you have to be wise about your relationships, and if people have evil intentions, you need to know the difference, which is what the text is saying. Know the difference between a person who's a friend and somebody who has evil intentions. When somebody has evil intentions, okay, let that go. Don't be their friend. That's not wise. Don't be the friend of somebody who has evil intentions for you or others. Not just you, because sometimes we're blinded. We're like, well, they like me. They never like that to me. Yeah, but they're wicked to everybody else in the world. You can't, you need to stand against that. You need to be a person who stands against that. But you can't just, seriously? I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I can't explain to you the levels of, not good that was. And I hope that she one day sees the apology, to be honest, because, listen, girl, I'm sorry. Like, I did you wrong. And if that was what you believe Christians were, don't, because I was a naive, I didn't understand, hadn't fully formed myself yet. I've come a long way since then. And then maybe that's something. If you're watching this and you're not a Christian, you're just trying to see what Christians are talking about, maybe that's something you need to know. We're not all fully formed, you know. We're on a journey and we do stupid stuff, and we need as much of a pull-up as anyone else to be reminded that God loves everybody and that it's our job to be a friend to people. It's our job to be in those spaces, but it's also our job to stand against evil, of course, and stand up for what's right and do the just thing, because we believe in the Bible, of the God of the Bible, who is a just God. But when we see people who are reaching, who are stretching their hands towards us, we shouldn't just be like, no, sorry, and run. Seriously, Anyway, God bless. That's the thought for the day. It's taken from 1 Corinthians. Enjoy. Bye-bye.